50 educational and fun facts about yoga. Yog. Hongtug Amshi. Yoga originated in ancient India and has a history stretching back thousands of years. Yo. The word yoga comes from the Sanskrit root yuj, often translated as to yoke or to unite. Then, yoga is much more than physical poses. Traditional yoga includes ethics, breathwork, meditation, concentration, and spiritual practices. 4. The physical postures practiced in modern yoga are called asana. 5. Pranayama refers to yogic breathing practices. Yoga doesn't require you to be naturally flexible. Flexibility can develop gradually through appropriate practice. Savasana, or corpse pose, is commonly practiced at the end of many yoga sessions as a period of relaxation. 8. Yoga can involve both movement and stillness. Some yoga traditions emphasize meditation more heavily than physical postures. 10. There are many different styles of yoga, including Hatha, Vinyasa, Ashtanga, Iyengar, Kundalini, and Yin yoga. 11. Vinyasa yoga generally links movement with breathing in a flowing sequence. 12. Hatha yoga is often associated with physical postures and breath practices, although the term can have different meanings depending on the tradition. 13. Yin yoga typically involves holding supported poses for longer periods. 14. Iyengar yoga places particular emphasis on alignment and often uses props such as blocks, straps, and blankets. 15. Yoga blocks aren't signs that you're bad at yoga. They can help provide support and make certain poses more accessible. 16. Breathing is an important part of many yoga traditions. 17. Yogic breathing exercises can encourage people to pay closer attention to their breathing patterns. 18. Yoga can be practiced standing, sitting, lying down, or even using a chair. 19. You don't necessarily need an expensive yoga mat to learn basic yoga movements. 20. Yoga can be adapted for different ages and physical abilities. 21. Balance poses challenge more than physical stability. They also require attention and concentration. 22. Tree pose, or Vrikshasana, is one of the well-known yoga balance poses. 23. The lotus position is called Padmasana in Sanskrit. 24. Adho Mukha Svanasana is commonly known as downward-facing dog. 25. Balasana is commonly known as child's pose. 26. Bhujangasana is commonly known as cobra pose. 27. Tadasana is commonly known as mountain pose. Yoga poses often have Sanskrit names, connecting modern practice with its historical traditions. Myokonga. Yoga can be practiced in complete silence or accompanied by music, depending on the style and teacher. 30. Some yoga traditions incorporate mantras, which are words or sounds repeated during practice or meditation. 31. Miyam is a sacred syllable used in several Indian spiritual traditions and is commonly incorporated into some yoga practices. 32. Yoga and meditation can overlap, but they aren't exactly the same thing. 33. Some people practice yoga primarily for physical fitness, while others focus on relaxation, meditation, spirituality, or a combination. 34. Yoga can help people become more aware of how their body feels during movement. 35. Mindful movement is one reason yoga is often associated with greater body awareness. 36. Yoga doesn't have to be competitive. You don't need to perform a pose better than another person. 37. Trying to force your body into a pose can increase the risk of injury. Comfort and appropriate technique matter more than achieving a particular shape. 38. Beginners don't need to master complicated poses to benefit from learning basic yoga principles. 39. Yoga teachers often encourage students to focus on breath, awareness, and controlled movement rather than appearance. 40. Yoga can become a moving form of meditation when attention stays focused on breathing and bodily sensations. 41. Some yoga practices are physically demanding, while others can be extremely gentle. 42. Restorative yoga generally uses props to support the body during relaxing poses. 43. Yoga can be practiced outdoors, at home, in studios, or in many other appropriate settings. 44. You can practice yoga without being spiritually or religiously affiliated with any particular tradition, although yoga has deep historical connections to Indian philosophical and spiritual traditions. 45. Yoga's popularity has spread far beyond India and is now practiced around the world. 46. Modern yoga has been influenced by both ancient Indian traditions and more recent developments in physical culture and exercise. 47. Yoga teachers can spend years studying different approaches to movement, breathing, philosophy, and teaching. 48. One of yoga's central ideas is awareness, paying attention to what is happening rather than simply moving automatically. 49. A yoga practice doesn't have to be an hour long. Even a short, appropriately designed practice can provide an opportunity to pause and focus. 50. Perhaps the most interesting fact about yoga is that the physical poses are only one part of a much larger tradition involving the body, breath, mind, attention, and philosophy.